new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
Hey Trelawney, it's Lady D, reaching you straight from New York with love. Catch me every week on Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Duncan's Trelawney, Jamaica. It's Voices with Lady D on Linkage Radio, streaming live on YouTube. Join me Monday for the Monday Drive from 5 to 7 p.m. and Friday for Center Stage from 5 to 7 p.m. And me just want know who under the mango tree with them iPhone, iPad, and transistor radio? Because trust me, you can't afford to miss the show. Music, vibes, and real talk every time. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Stay locked in. Trelawney, me love you no bad.
You are hungry? Come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
I can't let you go, there's no way. I'm already still burning. So hold me close, now baby. I do what I'm told, still learning to take my chances, take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm, no longer wishing, you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride, look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, we can roll the dice, act like you're surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gonna bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky.
Another Monday is here. Should I make an announcement once again? It's another Monday, and we're here on Voices with Lady D. What is today's feature called? The Monday Drive, keeping you in the know. In the city you walk, drive, and reside. How are you, everybody? What have you been up to? How was your weekend? Where did you go today? Did you go to work? Were you productive? Or you just lazed around and said, oh, I'll pick up tomorrow? Did you go and do laundry today? What did you do? Did you visit a friend? Did you say a prayer? Did you ask somebody, what can I do to help? or talk to me. You know, what did you do? Did you call up somebody and say, hey, long time I haven't heard your voice? There must have been something productive that you did today. Don't put it off. If it crosses your mind, get into it. Welcome to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. So if you are tuned into Fit FM 96.7, or you're tuned into KVR Radio Network, or Cool Breeze Radio, or Cool Mellow Radio, you can't miss it. But most importantly, you're also tuned in to, what can I say, Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. And so today is your chance to do something great. How about that? So welcome everybody. Just want to let you know the telephone numbers to call. 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. On our 876 line, just so you know, you can send a voice note. You can send a voice note when the features are in progress so that we can play your voice note if you're not able to call live. So please, that 876 number, not because you see it and say, oh, maybe I can. Yes, you can. Wherever in the world you are, you can dial 876-219-3474 and I'll pick up the call. So if you're late, don't worry. You just drop your voice note in and say, Lady D, you know, the segment Lady D Ask, I have something to say about that. And you share what your observations are or what you think and all of that. And it can just go smoothly. So hello, I see Pat J popping in. So hey, my Pat J, welcome. Don't forget to share to someone. Let somebody know, hey, I'm over here at Lady D, you know, and it's great because we have so much to do this evening. We don't want to waste time. 12 minutes after 5 o'clock, wherever you are, I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, alongside my co-producer and my hubby hubs, Mr. Evel Green. So welcome everybody. Getting right into it now because we do have some music for you in the segment Monday Beat.
Keep on dancing. Walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm.
And so I welcome you once again to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. We have so many things going on around us. We sometimes want a little break just to breathe. And so I want you to breathe. Don't think I'm here to make you feel even more overwhelmed than you are. You don't need to feel that way. It's just one step at a time, you know. One step at a time. And I'm telling you, I'm putting things into perspective. People into the category where they belong. The things I cannot change about anyone. The things that I can change about something that I have no autonomy over. So that's where I am, just going through. So welcome. Are you ready for some great music on a Monday afternoon? It's the Monday Drive. It's now time for the Monday Beat. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Wherever you are, turn it up.
We'll rise above it all.
To do something like this and take you down a notch.
Nothing can erase. I promise you now, in the quiet of the night, I'll be by your side and everything will be alright. Yeah, baby, I'm forever yours, through the good times and the storms, no matter where us, I'll be right here loving you more. Baby, I'm
Yeah, that's how we do on a Monday afternoon right here on the Monday Beat. Chasing the Monday blues out of here. You're rocking from side to side. And you say, yes, Lady D, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Hello, welcome to the Monday Drive. Mondays, we have to literally perk up ourselves because after we have rinsed out the weekend, sometimes it catches up with us and we can't get up on a Monday morning. You know what happened to me yesterday? So we were out Saturday night, and by the time we got home, moved around, whatever, I was going to bed like 2:30. It was about 2:30 a.m. Sunday morning. I forgot to set my alarm to wake us up at 6:30 for church. So when I actually woke up, it was about 17 after 6. And then I said, still forgetting the alarm is not set. So I said, okay, 17 minutes. I have a few minutes until 6:30, ladies and gentlemen. When my eyes, as we say, open back up, it was about 2 minutes to start time for the service at 8 a.m. I'm telling you, I'm like, oh my God, so late. What could I do? So I ended up, going for the 11:30. Did a portion of that, and it was a long day, man. But anyhow, I'm here today, and we want to get into our featured segment, because you know that whatever our promo dictates, that's what the conversation is about. Yes. So today we are kicking off the segment because we believe that so many of us are in certain headspaces and things. And, when we just can't seem to figure out about this particular device here, you see it? This one. We can't sometimes fathom, should I just leave my phone somewhere? I'm in a house with people. It could be my spouse. It could be my siblings, a friend. Some people just don't even let nobody blow on it, really, of a fact. Because we think, thank you, my king, thank you. Yes. And so here we are now. When it was the call box, the pay phone, the rotary phone, nobody had a problem. We weren't leaving home with a device. Nobody had to say, oh my gosh, I'll leave my phone and feel like half of me shut down because this one device has taken over our lives. And especially if you are into a lot of things. Maybe nothing good, because if you're not into anything good, this is really where the concern kicks in. Because if somebody take up my phone, God help you if you don't have an access code, because anybody can get into it and just start surfing, just start browsing around, right? And so the cell phone has become a part of us. And even when we come into relationships, we still want to ask that question, who should have access to your phone? So let's talk, because I am not sure if there's anyone out there listening to me who does not own a cell phone. Whether it's an iPhone, whether it's an Android, they come in all models, shapes, sizes. There are some phones as well that they're so, you think they're a little book. They designed them in such a way, beautifully crafted. And I saw somebody at the office flip over. I'm like, is that a flip phone? She's like, no, it's an Android phone, but it has like a book area. And it has that flip part. And I'm saying, okay then. So Flippy not gone too far away. But that aside, let's talk. Who should have access to your phone? And that's a personal question now, right? Which requires a personal response, because my response may not be similar to that of your own. But I'd like to hear from you. Let me know who should have access to your phone. And be honest, if somebody close to you asked for your phone right now, are you going to just hand it over without hesitation? Seriously. Or you're going to do a quick check to see, is it okay for me to give this person my phone? Really, this device here has tons of information. We take photos, right? We do voice notes. Maybe some of the voice notes nobody can hear. You know, we do things with our phone. And so we're talking real life here, right? Who should have access to your phone? Should it be your partner, your spouse, your best friend, your family? Or is your phone your business? It belonged to me and me alone. Nobody should have access to it. No friend, no family, nobody should have no qualms with my phone. So call me and talk to me. Let's hear who wants to talk to me first. A very pleasant.
Let's hear who wants to talk to me.
I can hear myself in the background.
No longer Lady D. I turned you off in the background.
Well, hello, Marie. Marie, would you believe that when I signed on and I jumped over to look in the YouTube to see if I see your name, I said, I don't see Marie. Believe it.
I just realized that you were on, and I'm about to leave work. Mm-hmm. I'm using my work phone to call you.
Okay.
But no, my phone is my business.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody needs to have access to it. Nobody. If something should happen and I should give you my code to go into my phone for something, look for what I ask you to look for and skip back out of it. What's in there is not your business. And I have no business in anybody else's phone. I don't need to know what's in there. What's in there is your business. It's not mine. I don't need to know what's inside there either.
So
don't be concerned about what's inside.
So not even
hubby?
Mine. Hubby don't have access to your phone?
It's my business. No, he does not. That's my business. That's my phone. It's not, and I don't have access to his. He would tell me what the code is. I said, I really don't need to know what the code is. It's your business. And if I should go into his phone, I should go in there for something which I've never had to do.
Okay.
I would go look for what I need to look for, and I would skip right back out. Sometimes we look and we see things we ought not to see, and people look and see things that they ought not to see. I have learned it in my times around the moon, second marriage.
Okay.
So I don't need to see what's in there.
Gotcha.
That's my business and his business. I don't need to see what's in there.
Interesting.
I really don't.
Because some people in relationships use relationships, marriage, etc. You know, some people say if anything happened to me, you can get in, or I have nothing to hide from you, and it's fine. But you're saying boundaries.
Yes, I don't need to see. If something should happen, I am not giving. The code to get in my phone is not very hard anyhow.
Right.
But I'm not giving you permission just in case the enemy tell you one day to go look in my phone. What's in there is my business. I don't want you to see what's in there.
Got you.
It's my business. I have things in there. That's my business. And I have the thing that I keep things in my phone like for years and years and years. I don't take out. Because I never know when it's going to be useful, and it's stuff that I have on other people that I keep there for specific reasons. Now, if you should go in there and something should tell you, let me just read and see what's in her phone. Oh, this is her friend. Let me see what they talk about or whatever it is. No, that's not your business.
Got you.
I was recently, I needed to do something for someone, and I went back in my phone, and I had messages from 2021.
Okay.
That I have kept, that I am able to use now to help the person that I want to help. And I find that to be, I find that to be my advantage when I keep certain messages and certain pictures and certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need anyone to go in and be tempted to look to see what's in there. My husband has never asked me to say, let me see your phone. And he tells me what his code is. I don't remember because I'm not keeping up with that because I really don't need to know.
Well,
If anything happens,
you will figure it out.
somebody will figure it out. Listen, we have too many. Somebody it may take a while, but somebody's going to figure it out because it's my phone is an Android. It takes nothing to get into it.
Well, Marie, that's
but
interesting.
I don't believe in that.
Yes, ma'am. So boundaries for you.
That's my business. But yes, ma'am. Leave my business alone. You, keep your business to you and leave my business alone.
All right.
And people who are nosy, who like to get into people's business about what's happening, keep your nose where it ought to be kept.
Okay, ma'am. Loud and clear. You kicked it off well, Marie.
That's my take.
You kicked it off well.
And as I said, I'm using my work when I'm about to get from my desk and go home.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you,
All right.
Lady D.
Blessings.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Blessings.
Well, that's Marie right there. All right. Now, what do we say? Good evening, King.
What a mix-up.
Yes.
My queen, how are you?
It's a beautiful day, thankfully.
You see the thing with your body, you don't understand that is one body you have, and you don't understand it's one run with this life you have with this one body. And I think you're overbooking your body sometimes, so you need to ask some permission about the booking. I think sometimes you need to create some red eye booking for your body, because you don't realize when the body says, I need 10 more minutes, sir, 15 more minutes, sir, 10 more minutes sleep.
Oh, that's
okay.
Based on my mention. Yes. All right. So welcome.
So you go on the tone. All right.
Yeah, we can ride over that. So we're in our conversation. Who should have access to your phone?
I couldn't give two penny over access to it. Trust me, because it is not as private as we think. Make Uncle Samuel access and you find out if you think you're private. Trust me. You may then get a court order, and every privacy that you think you have locked up in that phone becomes public and headline on highway. That's why me learn one thing. Be careful of the messages that you leave on people's phone. Be careful of the texting that you leave on people's phone. Those are written evidence. And that's why I don't like the texting and device mail too much. If when me call you not answer, me not,
okay.
Because all of us think we phone so private and nobody can see these pictures. If you're not willing to share nothing with the world, you put it in your phone. Number one, if you are not willing to share nothing with the world, do not put nothing in that phone. Because everything in that phone is a set of public privacy situation. It is not as private as you think.
Okay. Got it.
I can tell you, if you give me a Google address, I may can show you something. Don't let me have to tell you the rest. Don't think it's private. If you do not want it to use against you, do not put it in your phone. I can tell everybody now, your phone is not, you could have put 1,000,001 code. That's why I mean I put banking information and certain information I don't put in phone. When I was traveling, I was doing something and it asked me for something and I didn't put it. I did not put it in there because I know what can happen if I put this information in this phone and this phone gets into the wrong hand. I sit and see somebody ask for an email address already and the person said, let me show you something, and the person give the email address and the person show me. From that day I know all of us think we have this phone and we can't sleep without it and we can't wake up without it and we can't function without it, and we think everything in there is private. Nothing that is displayed in a device that can be retrieved is private. You see, this is something we are write on a piece of paper and lock it up in our vault. That is 100% more private than what you put in that device. That device has been controlled by somebody. Don't fool yourself. And the person that controls the device is not you. They give you access to it.
You're
So
right.
everyone needs to know that. That's why nowadays you cannot set a phone up without a Google. Why you think Google? If you go to an embassy nowadays, the first thing they're asking you, do you have a Google account?
And they can
It's
go
one of
there
the many
and find
requests.
what they want. Mm-hmm.
No, that's why I'm warning the crowd. Don't think you have anything in that phone that nobody can't find out.
Mm-hmm.
So long as you have a Google account.
All righty. Thank you, King.
All right.
All righty. Later. Okay, 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. At the start of the show, I made a public declaration. The 876-219-3474 is a WhatsApp line. You can call me on it, or you can send a voice message to it if you're unable to call in live, and I'll be able to air it live. Okay? So don't think that number, I'm not wherever I can. Yes, you can. So the two telephone numbers are 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Interesting. We've kicked it off well. Who should have access to your phone? Now, let me just make a quick plug right here. How private is your phone? I'll get to my note in a minute. Let me acknowledge Pat J, and I see where co-producer is saying, thanks, Ambassador Pat J. We're signing you up as our resident motivational speaker. Hey. Hey, Pat. Oh, yeah.
And I accept it.
Yes.
I accept.
Yes, there you go. Don't take anything much. Mm-hmm.
That's right. I don't take much. Good evening, Lady D. Gomez.
Pat.
Yes.
Yes.
And all the co-producer and the Voices family.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was listening to the dialogue between Marie and King, and
Yes.
I agree wholeheartedly with King and with Marie to a certain extent.
Oh.
The only thing is, I disagree with the I agree with the boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you have to set boundaries. Now, in a relationship, a marital relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I believe wholeheartedly that there should be some level of trust. And if both people are communicating, you're on the same page, there should not be any secrets, nothing to hide. Yes, Marie says she uses her phone for her business, and that's her business. And I have to agree with her, in that sense. But God forbid if anything should happen, and you need your husband to tap into your phone, for something, he should not be straying to go further into your phone to find out what's actually going on.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that would be a level of disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
And where the boundaries are concerned, we have to be able to respect each other, in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
For me now,
Yes, ma'am.
I live alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I live alone, and I think I share my password with one of my sisters because, Lady D, there's so many people who live alone and they find them dead in their apartment,
Mm-hmm.
I make it known to my family, we call me every day, call me even at nighttime. God forbid if anything should happen, you could say, well, I spoke to Pat, at 12 o'clock last night, and I did not hear from her this morning. Let's go do a spot check.
Right.
And that is quite reasonable. I did have my my account link on my phone, and I decided to take it down because my WhatsApp was hacked in.
Mm.
So I decided I'm not going to do that anymore. What I do on the back of my card, I call the bank periodically just to check my account.
Mm-hmm.
My banker told me to keep my money, my savings, and just to keep X amount in the checking. That way, when the hackers have, because he said they have gotten very, very sophisticated. No, don't think you're too smart for these hackers. They know exactly how to get you.
Mm-hmm.
And they call you. They don't get you one way. Thank God I have an iPhone, and my iPhone will tell me spam likely,
Right.
call unavailable. So I know I'm not going to respond to those calls.
Right.
And when I check, if you call and you don't leave a voice message, it tells me that the call is unimportant. But if there's a message, I can call back.
Right.
But as far as spyware is concerned, was it a case a couple of years ago with this particular individual? I believe the person might have been undocumented, and they wanted to get in the person's phone. It was an iPhone, and they couldn't get in the phone. And they had to get a court order, and even then, it was unadvisable for them to get in the phone. I don't know if they had succeeded, but the iPhone is a little bit more difficult to get into as opposed to the Android phone.
I believe that
it's
too.
very, very, very difficult to get in that sense. But we still have to be on the alert. You still have to have your boundaries. Set your boundaries.
Yes.
If for example, if ever, and I'm sure the relationship that you both have, it's trust is very important. And if you ask ever, if your phone rings, for a typical example, and you say, Ever, could you answer the phone for me? He should be able to answer that phone without any form of reservation, because there is nothing to hide. Now you have some couples who are cheating. Wife cheating on husband, husband cheating on wife. Now, that's a big problem. You would not want an individual to go into answer your phone or go into your phone, because certain information is privy, and you wouldn't want these individuals to see your business. That's where problem is going to come into play.
Yes.
So, there are pros and cons as to who can go in your phone and who should not, who should deliberately stay away from somebody's phone, because certain information can be used against you.
Right, Patty, thank you. Got it.
Okay.
We have so much more to talk about this afternoon, so you stay with me.
Yes, okay. All right, well, I'm going to go now.
All
okay?
righty, thanks.
Okay, bye.
All righty, that's Patty, King, and Marie. We're on a roll. 914-268-6148 or 876-219-3474. Once again, welcome to the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. I'm your host, Lady D. Denise Gomez Green, and we are in the segment because it's called Lady D Asks. One question, many stories. Who should have access to your phone? I heard Marie. She says not even husband have it. But what does access really mean? Passwords, right? Messages, social media. Is access something you give or something people should ask for? So that's another matter. Now, between hubby and myself, he doesn't really come into my phone, but I did give him the code to enter the phone. I know he can just come to me and said, babes, can you? So, and I'm pick, and I get in. However, I'm not going at any time to be peeking if I see a message come in, or if his phone rings, am I peeking over there? I don't even answer it. Like, I think I should answer because I can. A very pleasant good evening. Welcome to Lady D Asks. How are you?
Oh, Lady D Green.
Hello there, Gloria.
I love, good afternoon to the rest of listeners, co-producers, and the rest. I love Mr. King's answer.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm not computer savvy, so I don't, well, I have a flip-back phone, and I live alone. And I usually tell my children or my friends where I'm going, or I am not going to be home, because if anything should happen, I would love for them, as Sister Pat said, to know that I spoke to somebody 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or so. So I can't hide I won't have to.
Right.
So I'm just endorsing King's reply because I don't have anything private.
Okay. You don't have nothing to worry about.
No, I don't have anything to worry about because
Yes.
I will tell them and I'll tell my friends too because I live alone.
Well, thank you very much.
So-
You're good, though.
You're welcome. All right.
All righty.
Yes, I'm good. Better than yesterday and Friday.
I'm glad to hear that. That's progress.
Yes.
Good. Thank you, Gloria.
All right. Thank you.
All righty.
All right. Bye-bye.
All righty. That's Gloria. And so here's the thing now. Let me share some information with you very quickly. How private is your phone by law? Number one, your phone is considered highly private. Under U.S. law, your phone is treated like a personal vault. It holds your messages, photos, emails, banking info, and more. The courts recognize that your phone contains your entire digital life, so it gets strong privacy protection. 2. Police generally need a warrant. The big rule comes from a major Supreme Court case, Riley versus California. This case ruled that police cannot search your phone after arrest without a warrant. They must get approval from a judge first. Translation: your phone is more protected than your pockets or bag. Number 3, exceptions exist. And this is where it gets real. There are situations where your phone may not be fully private. Consent. If you say yes, they can search it. Emergency situations, immediate danger, example kidnapping threats, border searches at airports, rules are looser. Rules are looser. Work phones, employers may have access depending on policy. Number 4, not everyone needs a warrant. This is where your segment can spark debate. And so, yes, I am searching in this thing, and it says partners or spouses, no legal right unless you give permission. Friends or family, same thing, permission matters. Employers, if it's a company phone, they may monitor it. Apps and companies, many collect your data with your agreement. The real truth, legally, your phone is private from the government with limits, but it's only as private as the access you allow others to have. There you go. Need I say more on that? But yes, our phones, man, and some of us can't live without it. Behind us, PP, cluck, cluck, as we would say. You remember that term? Yes, I'm Jamaican, so I keep it. But, does trust mean full access? Or can you trust someone and still keep your phone private? Where is the line between privacy and secrecy? The big question, if you have nothing to hide, why not share your phone? But does sharing your phone prove trust or pressure? Real life experiences? Have you ever gone through someone's phone? Think about it. Have you? Did you find something you regret seeing? Did it help the relationship or break it? And here are some red flags. If someone refuses to give access, is that suspicious? Why you don't want me to see the phone? Is something you have in there a hide? Or is it a healthy boundary? What do you think? Who gets access? Partner? Check, yes or no. Best friend? Too far. Family? Should they ever have access? Or is your phone off limits to everybody? Now, relationship levels, and we're wrapping this up. Should access change depending on dating, long-term relationship, marriage? Does time equals more access? All of these things centered around this. This device here. Consequences? Can too much access cause problems? Does it lead to overthinking or unnecessary fights? Can checking a phone damage trust instead of building it? So, for those in relationships, if your partner asks for your phone, are you handing it over or hesitating? If I ask for your password right now, what are you saying? Hey, it's out there. Everybody wants to own a phone, but not many wants to hand it over. That's what it's all about. So, hello to my audience. I see co-producer came in first as himself. So co-producer is busy, he's behind the scenes at Voices with Lady D, and he's here as Mr. Evil Green. And so our dear Pat J, who is now ambassador, I have to go read back to something. So we have two ambassadors. We now have Ambassador Pat J and Ambassador Sherns. This show is just what it is. So hello everybody. And yes, Pat's giving out her motivational Monday greeting. And Marie was here. Marie says, yes. Okay. And Jen is here too. Hey, Jen. Okay. Great. My phone has facial recognition. If you're not handsome, if you're not handsome like me, it shuts down. That's co-producer. Good evening, Patrick. How you do, Master? Good evening. Patrick, what about your phone? You can tell me. Should you give access to anybody? Hey, who should have access to your phone, Patrick? Call me, 914-268-6148, because we're wrapping up this feature. 914-268-6148. Let me hear one final call. Who wants to be my caller? But in the meanwhile, until you're making up your minds, I keep rolling. Who should have access to your phone? 914-268-6148. We're wrapping up this segment. Call now.
I'm here now. Girl, I see the tears you've been hiding away from the hurt that came and
Even if you use thumbprint, nobody else has it, right?
been strong for so long.
If you're joining us for the first time, we'd like to welcome you to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Today's feature is the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside.
If love can heal, I'm right here beside you. This feeling is real, baby. Cry no more. Let the tears fall away. I'll wipe them from your eyes. Brighten up your day. No more sorrow in your heart. No more pain to bear.
Healthy Lifestyle is up next.
There's nothing
Your body keeps score even when you pretend you're fine. But your body's showing something. So you're not all that fine.
no more, yeah. Cry no more. Remember the promises we made under the stars. They still stand strong, no matter how far.
Oh, nobody can get into your phone, Patrick. Okay.
So when the storm comes crashing in, hold you through the darkness till the light begins. You've given your all, now it's time to receive this love that's forever. Believe me, believe, baby, cry no more, cry no more. The tears fall.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Afternoon, Lady D.
Good afternoon to you, my Hortense. What you ups to now?
Yes, you say if a partner give up your phone. If you give me your phone, and I will give you mine. If I don't have anything hiding, you should not have anything hiding in yours. So we each can use each other phone.
Okay. And you'd be good with that?
Yes. And be good with that.
Mm-hmm. So
But if you go hesitate, no, what you want my phone for?
mm-hmm. You would
I
not
will
be giving
grab
over
that.
yours. Yes. So
No.
something would be wrong with that, right?
Yes, red flag, red flag.
Yes, ma'am. Red flag. But is that a conversation people have when they're dating and stuff, you think? Because sometimes we don't want to, rock the cradle. So we may not want to bring up that particular topic to discuss.
That's when dating. But if you're married, and are even not married and you live together in the home, and you say, let me lend me your phone. I say, if you lend me yours, sometime I will lend you mine. So you don't have anything to hide. Hear this song about telephone mash up my life.
Okay.
You better look for it and play it.
Okay.
And say,
Oh, Lord.
listen, when telephone and me say, a telephone mash up my life, in calling, then I have the phone and he's going to search the phone and find something in there. The telephone mash up in life, all right.
But some people can't let nobody see their phone, because it may have some hurtful stuff written about people, whether they send a message or send themselves a note. Sometimes people, our thoughts are documented in our phones.
Yes.
And hey, if it ever becomes public, that's another problem we have on we hand, right?
That's right.
Well, good to hear from you.
That's
I am
it.
going to get into the healthy segment in a few, but finish your thought, and then I go to news.
Okay, I say, that's why I say I wouldn't have nothing in there, contrary or anything. Plain, just like we have a boyfriend call me. You want to see my boyfriend call? Let me see your girlfriend.
Okay.
And that boyfriend, just a boyfriend, just a friend.
Yeah.
But him see, no, I say, wait. I want to say him, they got him a friend. You know that?
So it's just your good friend. It's really nothing, right?
That's a good friend. That's right. A good friend.
Got you.
Good friend become pocket money.
All the time. All right, darling.
That's
Good to hear you. You eat up your rice and peas and chicken yesterday?
Yesterday, yes.
Okay.
Rice and peas and
At least
chicken.
you remember what you eat yesterday. Some of us can remember in the next minute.
Tomorrow, today, no, I don't know if I rice and peas. I go get again.
Okay. But they treat you well.
Leftover.
And it's usually nice, Leftover,
Oh,
nice.
it's sweeter. Hey, I tell you
Day
something.
after.
I
Yes.
get some soup when Friday. Soup and then leftover some soup is Saturday. And like, I tell you something, it's so sweeter than the one we just make.
Hello. Make your lick finger and all that.
It's sweet here. Give me some more there.
Hello.
It's sweeter.
All righty, Hortense, my love. Take it easy. We talk in a few, okay? All righty. Love you.
Yes.
All right, that's my Hortense. News coming up and healthy lifestyle. We're just rolling 5:57 p.m. So I'm going to do on the top of the hour 6 o'clock. So that will be our featured presentation for the news, keeping you in the know with news happenings and facts. And then after that, I'll get into healthy lifestyle. And after healthy lifestyle, then King is going to call and King will be sharing about his trip with us and where he went and what he did and what he ate and maybe what he saw. and how he used his phone. All kinds of stuff. So we have so much going on this evening here on the Monday Drive. It's brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nereid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
Welcome back. The show is brought to you by Cooler Runnings, and I really appreciate them. They have been with me for years now, and I am just saying, hey, thank you so much, Cooler Runnings, for just being in my corner. And to those of you who are not subscribers to Voices with Lady D, we ask you to subscribe. Subscribe, there's no cost to it. Very simple. Tap the word, like, share, and we're good to go. And those of you, Jen says, rock, Sister Denise, rock on. Thank you, Jenny. And so we want to say thanks to all those who continue to support us each and every time when we're on air. We thank you. And hey, if you have nobody to watch and nobody to call you, something is wrong. Something is wrong. So we're thankful, and we're trying to build the viewership as much as we can. So help us now. You want to help us? Help us. Share it with people in your phone. You go to WhatsApp, you go to your call log, you just copy the link and send it and say, hey, here's a show. I know her. I've been watching her, and her husband joined her now. Give them the full story and tell them why they should subscribe to the show. And it's nice, right? Yes, man. So hello and welcome. It's now 6 o'clock. We're on time, on target. Hey, let's do this. Let's do this. It's now news time. Keeping you in the know with news, happenings, and facts is brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. An Air Canada jet carrying more than 70 passengers collided with a fire truck while landing at New York's LaGuardia Airport late Sunday, killing the pilot and co-pilot and injuring several others, officials said. The impact severed the cockpit and hurled a flight attendant still secured to her seat far from the crash site. Her daughter told a Canadian TV station the flight attendant survived. The fire truck was crossing the tarmac just before midnight after being given permission to check on another plane that had aborted its takeoff. Before the collision, an air traffic controller can be heard on airport communications frantically telling the fire truck to stop. Roughly 20 minutes later, the controller appears to blame himself. Quote, "We were dealing with an emergency earlier." The controller said, "I messed up." About 40 passengers and crew members on the regional jet from Montreal and 2 people from the fire truck were taken to hospitals, some with serious injuries. Most were released by Monday morning, authorities said. A key for investigators will be examining coordination of the airport's traffic and ground traffic at the time of the crash, said Mary Chivau, a former Department of Transportation Inspector General. This has been happening for years. Sadly, some of the most horrific crashes in history happen on the ground at the airport. The United States Immigration Agency, at the center of a firestorm over heavy-handed enforcement tactics, began deploying Monday to major airports as officials scrambled to ease the mounting travel I do apologize. Okay, I'd like to do that again. The United States Immigration Agency, at the center of a firestorm over heavy-handed enforcement tactics, began deploying Monday to major airports as officials scrambled to ease mounting travel disruption during a prolonged partial government shutdown. The move places immigration and customs enforcement (ICE) personnel already under intense scrutiny after fatal shootings linked to immigration operation in highly visible roles at crowded transportation hubs across the country. Officials say the agents are being sent to at least 14 airports, including in New York, Chicago, and Atlanta, to assist overstretched Transportation Security Administration (TSA) staff, many of whom have gone weeks without full pay. The agents will not conduct passenger screening, but are expected to handle support roles such as monitoring exits and managing logistics, allowing TSA officers to focus on security checks. The deployment comes as airports struggle with long delays during a busy travel period for the annual spring break, with some passengers reporting waits of several hours. Unscheduled absences among TSA staff have surged to their highest levels since the beginning of the shutdown, which has halted the operations of the TSA parent agency, the Department of Homeland Security, raising concerns about safety and system strain. Tom Homan, President Donald Trump's point man on border security, told CNN the move was a temporary measure to help TSA move those lines along, while Trump framed it as part of a broader effort to maintain security during the funding standoff. A Venezuelan national whom Guyanese authorities say is the main suspect in an October 2025 bomb attack that killed a six-year-old, told a court Monday that he acted alone and that his co-accused were not involved in the tragedy. Daniel Alexander Ramirez Porimo, 33, made the confession as acting Guyana's Chief Magistrate Faith Magusti was preparing to commence the paper committal proceedings in the terrorism case in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. A paper committal is a judicial process during which a magistrate determines if there is sufficient evidence for a case to proceed to a high court based solely on written statements and documentary evidence without an oral hearing. Podimo, 44, Alexander Betancourt, 27-year-old, Johnny Boudram, and 33-year-old Crystal La Cruz are facing a terrorism charge before the Georgetown Magistrates Court, while three others, 44-year-old Wayne Correa, 51-year-old Ramesh Pramodinad, 31-year-old Jennifer Rodriguez, are facing a similar charge in the Lenora Magistrates Court. The prosecution alleges that Podima, on October 26, with intent to threaten the security and sovereignty of Guyana or to strike terror among its people, used an explosive device at the mobile fuel station at Regent and King Streets, Georgetown, resulting in the death of 6-year-old Soraya Bourne. But when the matter came up for hearing in the Georgetown Magistrates Court, Podima's assigned attorney, Shalon Boyce, told the court that during an interview with her client, certain disclosures were made. Her disclosure led to the acting chief magistrate seeking clarification from the accused as to whether or not he was prepared to speak and cooperate. Through an interpreter, Podima told the court that the final decision rests with the magistrate, adding that the other accused are not involved in the incident. He said of the persons charged, he was the only one responsible for the act. It is 7 minutes after 6 o'clock. A 48-year-old taximan has been arrested by the police for allegedly having sexual intercourse with a 13-year-old girl in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. The man has been slapped with charges of sexual touching and having sexual intercourse with a person under 16 years old. Reports are that at about 10:45 a.m. on March 22, the victim, who was heading to Angles boarding the taxi in Spanish Town. After letting off several passengers along the journey, the accused said to have diverted in the Angles Grove housing scheme. He allegedly locked the vehicle and sexually assaulted the teen. A report was made to the Center for Investigation of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse. The girl was medically examined and an investigation was launched. The car driven by the suspect was intercepted by members of the Area Fugitive Apprehension Team. The name of the accused is being withheld pending investigation. It's 8 minutes after 6 o'clock. It's keeping you in the know with news, happenings, and facts. It's brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. And in our final headline this evening, international reggae icon Buju Banton has drawn a legal line in the sand, giving fellow entertainer Wayne Wonder and his wife until Wednesday to pull down and retract what he says are damaging and false claims shared online. The controversy, which has been making waves across social media, centers on a dispute over songwriting credit for the hit track Murder. According to Banton's legal and management team, the artist, whose given name is Mark Myrie, has taken issue with remarks aired in an audio clip posted on Wayne Wonder's social media page, in which several serious allegations were made. The audio, which quickly gained traction online, was later picked up and reposted by a local entertainment outlet, further fueling the dispute. In a statement released on Monday, Myrie's representatives strongly rejected the claims, describing them as false, defamatory, and harmful to his reputation locally and abroad. The statements in question falsely allege the commission of serious criminal acts. These allegations are entirely untrue, without factual basis, and have caused significant reputational harm to our client, both in Jamaica and internationally, the statement said. The legal team confirmed that a formal notice has already been served on the parties involved, demanding the immediate removal of the content, along with a full retraction and public apology. They also warned that the spread of the allegations across multiple digital platforms is being closely monitored, signaling that further legal action could follow. Quote, our client reserves all rights and will pursue all available legal remedies against any individual or entity involved in the publication or further dissemination of these defamatory claims, end quote. The statement added. The team further checked that Banton's decades-long career, marked by global success and cultural influence, stands in sharp contrast to the allegations now circling online. Attorney Rita Allen Brown is representing Myrie in the matter. 11 minutes after 6 o'clock, keeping you in the know with news, happenings, and facts. I'm your host, Lady D. Denise Gomez Green. Welcome back to the show. We're rolling along. And just want to remind you that Healthy Lifestyle is in a minute. And we're rolling right after Healthy Lifestyle. At 6:30, King will be calling in to share his trip to somewhere that he's going to tell you where in the world he went. So stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Healthy Lifestyle is next. More music on a Monday. Sharon, see, I see you're just coming.
Stars are shining.
Mad Ambassador, how it... So, Sharon's, you have a co-ambassador, you know.
Gentle touch got me losing my
Pat J's now ambassador for motivational something another. I'll have to look it up.
no place I'd rather be than in this flame. Slow and easy, let the rhythm.
Jennifer says, my God, so much is going on. You can say that again, Jenny.
Heart to heart, no words we need. In your warmth, my soul's freed, wrapped in your love. Feels so good tonight, dancing slow in the moonlight bright, wrapped in your love, your perfume so sweet. Melting me down, making my heart beat, wrapped in your love. Yeah, hold me close. This love, yeah, real. Nobody knows. Wrapped in your love, baby.
Oh, Dr. Joan, I see that you're traveling, but you said... but see nowhere to write anything. I don't know what's going on with you. We might have to do a FaceTime to correct this.
Moving as one under this roof.
She says no one should have access to my phone, and I do not care to have access to anyone's phone, okay?
Reaching for the sky, let the music carry us through. Wrapped in your love, forever true. Wrapped in your love, feels so good tonight. Dancing slow in the moonlight bright. Wrapped in your love, your perfume so sweet, melting me down, making my heart beat. Wrapped in your love, yeah, hold me close. This love, you're real. Nobody knows. Wrapped in your love.
Yeah, wrapped in your love. It's 6:15 p.m. It's the Monday Drive, you know, keeping you in the know. In the city you walk, drive, and reside right here on Voices with Lady D. Now, you know how we do. So we get into your business. We ask about your phone. We also share music with you. We want to know how is your mental health or how you eat, right? But this evening. And we want to talk travel. So this show is just oops, 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 oops. I mean, you know, darts going across all over the place. So welcome back wherever you're tuning in from on Cool Breeze Radio in Florida. Cool Mellow Radio right here in New York. You're on Linkage Radio on all the apps you can think of. And you're on KVR Radio Network all the way over in Cape Cod in Massachusetts. And then you're also on Voices with Lady D on YouTube. What a thing. You're just over so. Hey, welcome. Healthy lifestyle. Let's get into it. Your body keeps score. Even when you pretend, I'm fine. You know? Yeah, man. So some of us look perfectly fine on the outside. Yeah, you see us, we are going with ourselves, right? We show up, we smile, we function. But inside, something is not right. Have you ever had headaches, body aches, constant fatigue? And you go to the doctor and he says, we don't see anything wrong. What if your body is not sick? What if your body is remembering. Boy, that one. So this evening, we're asking the question, is your body carrying pain your mouth never spoke about? Have you ever experienced physical symptoms, but deep down you knew it was something emotional? Yes, man. Hannah hurt you, knee hurt, foot hurt, chest hurt, face hurt, back hurt, all parts of you in pain. But every time you go to the doctor, they don't see anything wrong. So let me ask a question. So think about it as don't just see this segment as just another feature of healthy lifestyle, but really think it through. How many of us are stressed? You believe you have stress? You know that stress and trauma can live in your body. There's that thing that is just holding on to you, and you pray. You say you're praying. Every day you're beating up the Lord and you're beating up the Bible, and you even bind up and you say the devil is a liar, all kinds of stuff. And still you're having the pain. It's not going away. Not going away. The doctors can't explain it. But what happens when we suppress emotions for too long? All of these questions I'm putting out there for you to answer. Can forgiveness actually improve your health? How many of us are walking in unforgiveness? This is healthy lifestyle. Your body keeps score, even when you pretend you are fine. Yes, man. Can forgiveness actually improve your health? I'm repeating that one. Is it possible your body is crying out for healing, not medication? Give me a call. Share your thoughts with me. Because for a lot of people, unprocessed trauma and stress, things have happened to us. We are the only ones, and whoever it happened with or whatever caused it, nobody knows. And it is there, just you see something, you get triggered. I'm talking practical things here. Hard truths that people go through. And it's just there sitting on you. Boy. So sometimes people get chronic headaches, like some of the symptoms. Back or shoulder tension, fatigue, you're constantly tired no matter how much sleep you get. Anxiety or heart palpitations, you think of something and it make you anxious, heart racing. But believe it or not, strong people often internalize pain instead of expressing it. We know how to hold the thing and go through. But it's there. It's there. And just so you know, healing is not just physical. It's emotional, mental, and spiritual. What is the topic today? Your body keeps score, even when you pretend you're fine. So all the manifestations that happens in a person's body, there's a reason for it. And it is saying, hey, I'm here. Help me. And I'll help you. Kind of thing. Yeah. Think about it. Would you like to call? Whether it's your own experience or just from a pragmatic perspective, a practical thing, how we can encourage each other, that kind of thing. You can call. You may not have no issues whatsoever. Yeah, but there is something. Or you wake up, you go to bed and you're good, and then you wake up and the first thing hit you. That ever happened to nobody? It happened to me. I wake up and then I'm moving around and then something suddenly a wave just passed and you remember something. Yeah. Sometimes it's not anything that you can just take up something and go take care of it. You either have to wait for a process, which is not easy either. But you have to wait it out. Some of those things can weigh you down too. So give me a call. What are your thoughts? And I'm expecting King at about 6:30. So this may just be information, but think about it for your healthy lifestyle. It's not just about eating salad and all kind of something and to try keep the weight down and walking and all of those things are to be done, but there are other things, man, that are there. So real life connection angles, caregivers who let me talk to Patty because she wants to talk to me.
Definitely. Yes, Lady D.
Mm-hmm.
We have one body and we have one life.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't take care of this one body, it's going to fall apart. I liken the body to a vehicle. If you don't take care of that vehicle, which means if you don't put oil in it, if it wants oil, if you don't oil it, if you don't put water in it, it's all good and well you put the gas.
Mm-hmm.
But you need all the other requirements for the vehicle to run proficiently.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same goes for the body. If we do not take care of our bodies, such as eating properly, getting our proper rest, eating properly, staying away from stress. Stress is very, very high producing. Stress can cause anxiety, can cause panic attack. And there are some folks who, yes, you go to the doctor diagnose you. He says, I don't find anything wrong with you, which means it's psychosomatic.
Mm-hmm.
So one has to look within themselves because, people do internalize some problems.
Yes.
You have some folks who do not like their job. They don't want to go to the job. They wake up, they start going through panic and anxiety attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that old job again. Oh, I don't need to go to that job. Oh, and they have headaches and they have all kind of physical ailments, emotional, and whatever. One has to take a good look.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do this introspection, look within yourself and find out what it is that's causing you not wanting to go to the job.
Mm-hmm.
Is it home? Is a situation from home and you're taking it to the job, or you're taking the job to home? There are so many factors that one has to take into consideration. But overall, we've got to check ourselves because stress can cause emotional problems.
Yes.
Psychological problems.
Mm-hmm.
Physical problems.
Oh, yeah.
And this is where your spiritual entity is going to come into play. Do you need to have an interaction with God? Do you need to have a closer walk with God? Forgiveness is a very big factor also.
Yes.
Unforgiveness is a sin.
Mm-hmm.
Unforgiveness, you will be carrying someone around in your head rent-free. This person ain't paying no rent, but you're paying rent for the individual.
That, Pat.
Why? Because
rent-free. Mm-hmm.
Rent-free.
Yes.
Carrying around this individual in your head. Oh, wait until I see her. What I'm going to do?
Mm-hmm.
He think I'm finished with him yet. Just wait until,
Mm-hmm.
And
mm-hmm.
when we carry these baggages, they do wear us down emotionally and psychologically too.
Yes.
So we have to be mindful and take care of this one body and get as much rest. Now, Lady D, I remember back in the days, I used to hang out at a club with my husband and my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember getting home 6 o'clock one morning, just in time to shower and to go to work.
Oh, dear.
Lady D, I functioned until about 11 o'clock. When I sat down, Lady D, the sleep came over me.
Caught sleeping on the job, Pat. Caught sleeping on the job.
She said, look at you. Look at you.
Oh,
I
Lord.
know you went out last night. I said, oh, God, I'm busted. You know, but my charge nurse and my colleagues and I, we had a very good relationship. We had a very good rapport. So, you know, she really didn't hold it against me. So, you see what happened when you have to work and you don't get enough rest and you go to the job, yes, you're going to fall apart, you know, or if you're on medication, that can cause another problem too. You know, we see one of our colleagues, you know, taking a nap, not necessarily that they're tired, they could be on medication. And the medication now causes the sleepiness. But the body needs rest. We have to give the body enough rest so the brain can relax, the heart can relax, all the organs can relax, and your legs physically need to be relaxed. So, yes, these are just some tidbits that we have to take into consideration when it comes to our body. Take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of yourself, so we can be better productive in society. And to our family, to our children, to your spouse, to your loved one, to everyone. Rest up. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Sister Gloria. Yes, I send shout out to you. Hello.
Yeah, I'm sure she said.
Okay,
I hear Sister Pat. All righty.
29.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All righty.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All righty. That's my Patty right there. 914-268-6148. Healthy lifestyle. Let me tell you something, you see. If we think that this body that the Lord has given us can hold up when we are struggling with things that we're not sure who to tell, how much to share. If somebody can just sit down and listen, I'm the kind of person, I will sit and listen to somebody share what's on their heart. I will. I'm not an enabler. I've never been. I will listen and I will say, well, now that you have shared, what do you intend to do? Because you telling me, I'm going to now ask the question, you know, what is going to happen now? Because you're going to have to say, all right, well, I think, and you can share what your thoughts are and this and that, but I'm still going to try and show you another angle of this whole thing. Yes. Hello?
Yes, Lady D, it's me.
Yes, ma'am.
Gloria. Yes. Apart from going to church, I have to get in bed early. Well, no, I'm not getting in bed early now because I retired, because sometimes I sleep in the day and my body, but I still go to my bed and I want to sleep. Lady D, I don't love daylight saving time. It's kind of like I don't get enough rest. And I've never gone to a party because I wouldn't be able to function. I have to go to...
Oh, dear. Oh, so
I have to go to my bed.
So let me go back to this little part that I heard. You say you've never been to a party?
Never. At night, I never. I tried when I was younger, and Dad, he sent a message to me when I was, before I came to Kingston to live, and he sent a message to me and I had was to go, because that time now I feel like I was getting bigger, and I asked Mom and she said yes, and Dad said, if I think it's me minding myself. That's the word he used.
Oh.
We can stay down there. So I have never I go to church and sometimes it get home late. But as soon as I get home, I want something to eat, brush my teeth, and get in my bed because I have to get my rest. If I get up and I don't get enough rest, it's like, if only the shower saves me. And even when I'm at home, if I don't get in the shower is like vitamin. I will worry if I'm out there and I can't get to go to my bed when I was working. No, I'm not working and I still hobble to go in the bed, but sometimes sleep don't come. But when anything bothers me, as Sister Pat can verify, I like to talk because I will get upset over it and don't like what's being meted out to me, but I have to talk to get the relief. I can't carry it around year and month because I'm a happy person and I like to be happy. Yes, I will worry over it, so I have to get somebody to talk to. And if I feel I don't get satisfaction from that friend, I'm going to give it to Sister Pat. Although I give it to Sister Pat most time.
Okay, got you.
And she listens.
But you have an outlet.
Because I can't carry it around with me. That doesn't make me happy. It's like a load.
So you have an outlet.
Yes, things happen and I carry it, but I find I'm crying, so I have to talk to get that release.
Got you.
And that's
good, though.
That's good for me.
That's good for you. You have an outlet.
All right.
Thank you, Pat. Blessings to you, Gloria. Thank you.
All right.
All righty.
All right. Bye-bye. You're welcome.
That's my Gloria for you. Now, King, I'm expecting Mr. King to call me so we can chit-chat a little bit. And here he is. Welcome to the segment, ladies and gentlemen. Where in the world did King go? It's only rich people laugh, so you know.
Well, it must have been rich because I'm certainly not poor. I will not accept. Some people will always say them not rich or them not, but me can't tell people say me not poor, so it must be rich. And if someone is me rich, we will accept it.
Yes.
What's popping, King? Well, I'm queen, but you all need to hear from me now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, over a week ago, someone had just popped into the YouTube chat that he's going somewhere, what have you. Then he had called in to say that he was leaving. That was the Thursday, would be 2 Thursdays ago. And we wished him well and prayed and stuff, and we sent him off. And so, it so happened that while he was waiting at the airport, they declared something. We'll pick it up from there. Can you continue now, please?
Waiting on the airport to do what? To depart or to arrive?
To depart. Oh, whatever you want to depart.
I tell you, Queen, I love travel at night. I don't care what nobody say. You see this chaos go on at the airport in the day? Me could have never in my wildest dream deal with that. So all of my flights and the beauty about them, they're always international. That's the thing I like about them. So me get access to 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, evening to 4 o'clock. Those are the kind of flights. So me travel by night.
Yes. So what happened now on your? So walk us through. You got to the airport, and what happened?
I got to TSA pretty good. I got to TSA probably about people have been up from 3:30 Thursday morning. 3:30 a.m. Some people jump out of them bed, run up to Westchester work, and then run down back to the Bronx, run over to JFK, only to find out about midnight that my flight is going to be delayed. Me feel like me could have just get one Uber and come right back in my bed, go sleep, and go back to the 3:30 flight.
And so while you were at the airport, you felt sleepy, right?
I'm felt sleepy. Felt sleepy is a mile way to discuss it. To describe it, Queen. There is a little Lord Jesus. Well, I tell us, no, see your phone dangerous. You see how we got international.
So there is King at the airport dying to sleep.
No, you know, Queen, that is when we arrive at the hotel and I could not stand up for very long.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't the departure one. Oh, I thought that was the departure one. Anyhow. So tell us now when you arrived. And by the way, you need to make a pronouncement. Where did you go?
Could you do you have any pictures?
Yeah, man, all the pictures, all my pictures are here. What do I do?
Make sure you have a picture with no logo, with no flag, and with no name. We're gonna show one or two pictures and somebody need to guess.
All right.
You never know, but you may lucky to guess.
Let's see if I can pop one
so
here.
Come now, Sister Gloria, Sister Pat, Madam Ambassador.
All right, I'm gonna post let me see. There's one here that I think maybe, just maybe, somebody might be able to figure it out. Where is it?
Let me see if these people travel. You know, everybody just seems to run down to Jamaica.
Well, nothing wrong with that. Not a thing wrong. Where it?
No, man, you have to go somewhere.
This one's. Oh, maybe this one. Maybe somebody could tell us this one. That one. What do you think?
Let me see which one.
Are you looking at the television and then on your phone? Anybody know where that could be? Not sure, but anyway, keep the story going. I'll leave it for a little. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So after the flight was pretty good enough, trust me, here people making this excitement about TSA.
Mm-hmm.
The time I get there, regardless I have the TSA pre-check, me never need it. As the man say, you're not gonna need it. You're not gonna need to go to the TSA pre-check.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a person who loves to prepare. I hear when people come up to this register, the bus, and all of these things where you need to pay money, and everybody they shuffle around.
Mm-hmm.
Me make sure me wear something loose for me put to make you fly off of the man to take off your shoes. Me not put no belt in my pants until me clear TSA. Me not put on no watch till me clear TSA. My laptop no having no battery till me clear TSA. By the time me get out of the cab, me turn off my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them are parangles in my hand. So I'm ready to throw down in the bin and I'm ready to go through. Me can't wait till me go up and the man after they say, take out the laptop out the bag, ma'am, take out the laptop and then you have to turn it off or then you have to take out the battery.
Mm-hmm.
This drives me crazy.
So you
adults I want to set people me have no tolerance for.
Mm-hmm. You
no
prepare.
tolerance me not have the adults.
Yes.
Me have the dog and kids, that's it, and old people. But you see, adults, you don't get away with zipper with me, because trust me chew you up so far, no man, me tell you, say, get out of the line and go at the back, go start out yourself and come up again.
So now,
but me got through fine Queen, and people, I end up in a place called Bogota, Colombia.
Mm-hmm. So I was about to flash the picture on the tarmac at the airport with that airline. So that's the airline. When we saw that picture, we were like, oh, we figured it out. Mm-hmm. When we saw the airline right there, we said, oh.
When I walk out of the aircraft and set up on the place and do something, I bust out and laugh and say, oh, merciful Jesus, I haven't seen this in ages. It's like everybody stopped.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody stopped. It's like, what are we saying?
So, Sharnsy says you're a world traveler. Ambassador Sharon says, a world traveler. So at first she thought it was the Fiji Islands, but you never go no Fiji.
I was on the other side of Montserrat, taking that, and people, would you believe that is my phone does that on the way far side
That
of the
was
other
good.
side of the mountain, and my phone take that picture.
Powerful lens. Hello. So I'm just gonna now talk about when you got there, because of course you're hungry by this time, so you chose to go to the market.
I went when I got there. I went. Where did I went to eat something?
By
I
the
went to
way,
the
let me
restaurant
just before we go for any further. So co-producer wants to know, did King find any bush rat, and if so, did he have the soup? And he's asking if you can say something in Spanish.
Okay. I did not find bush rat. What in Spanish now? So much things in Spanish. I gravitated to the. I can curse you out in fine Spanish, but to talk to you professionally, I may can't.
You wouldn't be able to. All right.
But
So
I ate a lot of pollo. So anybody know what pollo is? And I ate a lot of chicharron. And what else did I eat? Well, pollo is chicken. So I eat chicken in every farm. But people have never had a burger as in a hamburger. But you hear everybody talk about Burger King of America. Ryan has never had a burger. So my first burger was right before I leave Colombia. That was my first actual burger as a grown adult.
okay.
Because I realized the meat there is very tasty. The meat is way better than the meat that we get here. Even when I went to the market and I see the chicken and what the chicken meat looks like, it looks like chicken back home.
Oh.
When a person raises a chicken out of the yard and pluck it, and that's the kind of chicken. If you notice the chicken in America, it's very white. It's white. It don't have no other color more than it's just white. But that in Colombia, when I went to the market and I see the fruits and vegetables.
No, so that's where I am now, in the market.
Yeah.
Let me drop a market picture here for them. Go ahead. All these are photographs taken by King himself, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my phone. Take those photographs.
Yes,
my
brother.
phone. I eat everything they give me to eat. Queen, you bet if you think you're good, you see right above the orange. You see where the orange is? The orange.
Yeah.
You see where the grapes are? The green grapes and the red grapes. You see those?
Yeah, and there's something in the middle.
Bet you did not tell me what's in the middle between the two grapes. What's that here in the middle? What do you think?
Is that? It has a. Is that
Baby doll, that's tambourine.
tamarind?
I don't know how they get it. Yes, that's tambourine. And I tell them, that thing's sweet. It's sweet. So I don't know where they find that kind of tambourine, but it's tambourine.
Oh, brother.
And I ate about 5 different species of mango, which is I've never eaten those kind of mango in Jamaica. They look like stringy. The skin is extremely thick, but the seed is extremely small. I tell you, I have a feast. So I eat tambourine. I eat one kind of banana when we never eat before. They give me that banana. You see soursop over there, so I eat soursop, sweet sap, nestberry, jackfruit, custard apple. A different kind of custard apple from ours. They have the green one. We have the yellow-orange looking outside one. They give me a green looking one. I'm telling you, that thing's sweet. I tell you, I was eating my way through the market until I run into a little lady selling avocado that looked like our pear. And I gave her $1. And I'm telling you, people, if you think the US dollar have value, you go to Colombia. That's where you see the value for a US dollar. I come home with a bag of fruits, and it was like $19.
Yes, bro.
I give the man $20 and tell him take the dollar for your tip. He say, I'm not going to spend the $20. But it's nice, Queen, to go there and to go amongst these people and to see all these people, nobody scream and yell and push and bore and cuss. See nobody a smoke. See nobody a hang around the market. Queen, everything, it reminds me of what markets used to be back in Jamaica. All right, there you go. That is when I'm back to my room, see me tambering in a corner, that's how the man said me to try it. And the orange, I want different kind. I never eat that the orange before. Me find tangerine. That banana look like honey banana, but it's not honey banana. And give me one name for it, don't ask me. But I eat my way.
Right, nice.
And in the morning at the airport, I was eating my way. And when we up on the plane and the man say, all those fruits and vegetables you were eating, they should have thrown away before. The rest, they will lock you up in America. But Queen, it's an experience.
So tell us about this one that I have here now.
Queen, that was Sunday afternoon. I called downstairs and asked me if the tour guy still around, and they take me to the mall. And I was there walking. But Queen, this is a humongous mall, about 6-story, huge. When I say huge, it's one of the biggest mall I ever been to, apart from a mall that I've been to in Florida. This place is huge. But the security, I'm telling you, you see people excited, you see people talk about American security and what have you. American have no security. Then people have more security than what in these malls. You cannot get out of that mall until you show the receipt at the exit of the mall. Not the exit of the store, but the exit of the mall.
Yes, sir.
That's on Mount Orat, looking over into Bogota City. Yep. You see my big head.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
And where is this?
The thing that I realized there, though, that when me walk to me tired, the lady asked me want water, but me didn't want no water. She said, let me take a picture.
Oh.
So they give her my phone to take a picture. I was exhausted. I walked all the way up to the top, only the left, and then we finish and walk up in the church.
Oh, okay. And where is this now? So you have to just work with the pictures with me for a little bit.
Oh. That was when I'm entering now where they have, that's another half a mile or 1 mile worth of walk I have to go. I'm going to walk until the very end. But here is where you have shops and restaurants, and they're giving you everything. It's the first I had mozzarella.
Okay.
Because mozzarella is something I keep away from as a man, because mozzarella intends to produce much of estrogen. So, but I ate a piece of homemade mozzarella, and me tell you, these Colombian women coming like the women, the older women in Jamaica, how they always have something. So this is go back to that picture. That cable you see coming down, I just came down front. You see that little thing? That's a coach. I came down and everybody was scared to death. Me said, I don't care, but I am doing this. It is even once in my life I'm coming down on this cable. I'm not waiting for the track card. I'm going down on the cable. I need to see what this is like going down. It was amazing. I had a great time. So the rest of me crew there stand up. I don't know what them did I look on down the road.
Oh, okay. So let me continue because I want to show them as much And what's going on here?
DHS officials say the suspect, Jose Medina, was charged.
You're seeing it?
Yes, that's one of my colleagues. She was about to catch a cab. So we tell her the bus soon come. She have to catch the cab. So this is one of the cabs. Mr. Queen, that cab is so cheap. They send me on a cab from, but it was a long drive. And the man said something, how much in peso me give? The guy said it's like $6. Me give him $7. I tell you, I had a really grand time. I love I love the locals. They are very fun. They're very pleasant and they are very fun. So I like when I go to a new country, I go amongst the locals.
Aye, what a way are your pose up here, so?
Miss, I remember when we see cross the road, and one of the she's Canadian. She said, "Ryan, don't move. I love that pose."
Yes, brother. Your pose
so
up.
she said, "Give me your phone. I think you need to keep this pose." So she took the picture.
Okay, and right here you said is okay. Here we go. This is one of their buses, or this is a tour bus.
That's one of their regular bus.
Okay. And of course, it not pack up a
That's
people.
one of their regular bus.
It not pack up a people.
The red tram was one of the tour tram that goes up the hill.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But I have a ball.
And where?
I have a ball.
And this building here?
That's when I came down back from the mountain, and this is where I enter to go buy the ticket and to get in line and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just sharing some of King's highlights. We asked him and he came through. We asked him to take pictures for us. And look at this one. Where exactly was this?
This was when I'm walking up the hill. So as you go along, you see there's a lot of them with different writings of what it was when the Romans have Jesus carrying that cross. I don't know, it must be just going up the hill, because as you go up the hill, you have different pictures of different incidents and Jesus, and it goes all the way up the hill.
It says Jesus falls for the first time.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I see there. Let me see. And here, this is what their one of their cathedrals or something. Or this was a showroom of somewhere. Now you see. Oh, let me. I'm so sorry. Yes.
You okay, man?
You're seeing that now?
Yes,
King?
Yes, that's a little prayer room. This lady was praying. So I never want to go, disturbing her too much.
Okay, got you. Well, you seem to have really explored. Here is a busy section. You see that?
Yes, this is when I was across the road and looking up the mountain.
Wow.
There was a thing going up.
But what stood out most? Now that you've been there, what stands out most in your mind about Bogota?
The people. Bogota seems like it's run by young people. And when I said young people, from I enter the airport in Colombia, and when I see who is PSA, who is security, who is operating the shuttle gate, who is driving the shuttle, who is working everywhere you turn, who is working, it's all young people.
I mean, that's awesome.
The first when I get there, there was a shift change. And I never know it was a shift change. I think it was some kind of school because I see them in khaki and white. Only to find out that they were actually the ones that work overnight. And it's the entire shift for the airport. And I'm like, what? There was no old person. And I couldn't understand why. And that after talking with them, and they said, if you notice that, they laugh at me. They said, America is the only place that have old people work. And I'm like, come to think about it, yes. Yeah, but I was talking to this guy. One of the guys, they speak good English. Their mother his mother actually lived here in Gun Hill.
Okay.
And they said in America, this is one of the only many countries that enslave old people. And then I was like, what does he mean by saying that? But then when I think by listening to what they're saying, it makes sense. They said in Colombia, old people don't work unless they want to. Then I have no mortgage. Then I have no mortgage to pay for after 60 years old and all these things. They have a lot of things they tell you they have to pay for after 60. And I'm like, makes sense to me. The quality of life there is absolute. That's inside the church that I was sitting down the bottom from.
Wow.
Yeah. When you listen and see the morals and listen to what they have to say, these people are living high quality of life. They may not have millions of dollars to spend, but the quality of life. The quality of life and the food, they eat the food just like we, because they often eat them a cook soup with yuca, banana, yam. They call them different names, but all of the food that we eat them have. You know? So I'm telling you, it was good. It was good. I had a grand time.
Wonderful. Well,
but when I go back, I want to go to Medellin on the other side. But I think I will be doing the whole of Colombia because I need to go to all the major cities.
Yes, sir. Anybody can anyone follow back at you? I'm sure somebody.
Of course, come along.
I'm sure somebody would like to follow back at you.
Well, you know, people see these trips. Since I come back, everybody want me to book trip. Every family member want me to book trip. And the next time they go, me to carry them and me try to tell people, say, me not really like travel with nobody because I'm a spur the moment person. I hate to wait on people. But it's good.
Wonderful.
It's good.
So what would you encourage as we're wrapping up, because we got to go now, but what would you encourage people who have lived in this country, they have worked, they have not treated themselves, maybe they think they don't have the money, but if anything happens, they find the money for something, but not to treat themselves. What would you say about that? Because I find that a lot of people, they will tell you how many hours they're working. And if you ask them, when was the last time you took a trip, took a break, went somewhere, did something, they brush it off like, that's not really important. What is the value you find in treating yourself, going to explore another side of the world as we wrap up?
Queen, don't be afraid. Get rid of fear. Anywhere you see human, there is some form of peace there. Because I don't know nothing. I hardly speak Spanish. But here am I in the middle of Colombia. In the middle of Colombia. Go lie down the hotel. People speak English at these hotels. No matter where they go in a one Spanish-speaking domain. People at the hotel speak English. If it's even to go lie down and order breakfast and order lunch and go to the spa, get your foot rubbed, get your back rubbed, get your facial, foot shal, body shal, every shal you want. I mean, do the whole package. And I'm supposed to say, treat yourself. Take out the credit card. I bring my American Express and I tell your queen, I charge to the American Express like nobody business. I couldn't care less.
You work. You've
But me
worked.
decide to me I come back home, scrub floor and wash dishes to pay the bill. But I had a grand time.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all that matters. It was beautiful. Treat yourself, treat yourself, treat yourself. Expedia. Go up, look for package, type in country, go on YouTube. Any place where you think you like for this long time and you're the one been. My place was Bogota. After watching all these Colombian movies, Bogota, I love the city of Bogota. And so therefore, my research, umpteen and umpteens of minutes on YouTube, explore people, go. There is nicer, better, cleaner, more decent, go to yaga. Trust me. Me sit down at the restaurant and order 2 serving, 1 serving of wild salmon and then 1 serving of something else. But I ate that Sunday. I couldn't care less. I charged that American Express. I couldn't care less about the bill.
There you go. Well, we
Because
thank
I
you.
was
We're going to have
living
to
it
wrap
up.
up. We're going to have to wrap up now. But I thank you so much for sharing with us. And, you promised you would take the pictures and we're able to just flash them on the screen. And what we're inviting the next person who is going on a trip, we would like you to do the same. Take photos, send them to us.
Yes, people treat
and
yourself,
just
Madam
tell us when you're
Ambassador,
going to
you
go.
can do it.
Yes, tell us when
Sister
you're going to
Pat,
go.
Sister Gloria, it's not expensive. This package that it was like 800 and change. After I finish at the hotel and do all the necessary costs, it was a 1 point something million peso, but it was like 280 US dollar. So my entire package for traveling at the hotel was like $1,200.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Where in the World Did King Go? And now we know he went to Bogota in Colombia. Yes. And so Voices with Lady D is saying, do you want to bring us to the world with you?
You never know. Somebody may be
do
lucky.
so virtually. Hello.
Have your passport, you never know. Have your
Yeah.
passport, you never know. You may just in line for a ticket and a surprise. Have your passport. I do not travel to places where they don't use passport. So have a passport.
All right.
You may not have the PSA pre-check. That's okay, but have a passport. You never know. We may just have a segment where we pick the name out of the hat. Who will be going with you around the world? You never know.
Guess who just came in to say the benediction? Jackie.
Who's that?
Jackie. Jack's just come in, taking a peek. She said, I was the only one who
Jackie was
guessed
one of
where
the
he was.
smart ones.
Oh, dear. Yes.
Jackie was one of the smart ones. Jackie was like, King, it looks like you're in Colombia.
So when we saw the aircraft, we said, So anyhow, thank you, King. Where in the world did King go? Bogota in Colombia. Thank you for sharing. And those of you who will be traveling once again, if you want to take us on a virtual tour, just tell us. We'll be happy to tune in with you. So stick and
And
stay.
as I said again,
Yes.
somebody may be lucky. You never know. Have a passport. You
All
were
right.
warned.
So I gotta go. My time is up.
All right, run along. Bye,
Blessings,
everyone.
everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, King. That was awesome. And we know that those of you who are listening, you would have loved to see the pictures. But those on the YouTube channel, they got the best of the world. Hey. So thank you so much for tuning in with us today right here on the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. I'm your host, Lady D, Denise Gomez Green, alongside co-producer Evel Green. I'm going to ask, or tell you. I'm going to tell you, send me a con go up, go on up, galang up, go down, go round, so go on in, go round, go cross, so hey, do them all. And thanks to my sponsor, Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant. They're located at 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. Also to Cool Mellow Radio. Cool Breeze Radio, KVR Radio Network, and Fit FM 96.7. This is your host station, Linkage Radio. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. And if you have to warm up, like Hortense told us, maybe she'll go get the same dinner from yesterday. It's usually much tastier. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Looking forward to being back on Thursday to do it all over again. Blessings, everyone. We're out of here.